At this point, it's pretty obvious that Ubisoft has no clue what they're doing and no idea what could actually save their company. This $1.25 billion deal with Tencent has gone absolutely nowhere from what we understand, and Ubisoft has even announced a transformation committee to give their development studios more life. But now we're hearing that they are appointing Charlie Guillemot and Christophe Dorenz as the co-CEOs in the new subsidiary, which sounds like a disaster in the making. In an email sent to staff and sent to Insider Gaming, Yves Guillemot says that the subsidiary with Tencent is part of Ubisoft's broader reorganization, which we will structure into creative houses. With that in mind, I'm pleased to announce that Christophe Dorenz and Charlie Guillemot will be the co-CEOs of this first creative house, and the reason why this is so shocking is because Charlie Guillemot, of course, the son of the Ubisoft CEO, had left the company back in 2021 because absolutely everybody hated him. He wasn't making any good decisions when it came to the company. In 2020, it released Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, a free-to-play turn-based mobile game set within the Tom Clancy universe. It used characters from various games, including Splinter Cell and Rainbow Six Siege, and shortly after its release, Ubisoft and Owlet faced widespread criticism due to the game's intro video. And if you don't remember this situation, boy oh boy, did it cause quite a stir on social media. With the mobile game studio working on Tom Clancy's Elite Squad for Ubisoft, it was embroiled in controversy when, amid the serious ongoing wave of Black Lives Matter protests, it was caught using Black Lives Matter imagery in negative fashion. In the game, this forced Ubisoft to publicly apologize while the imagery was removed. It is unknown if this played any part in the Guillemot exit, but it is undoubtedly not old Owlet or Ubisoft news, and it actually was one of the major reasons we have found out ever since. Basically, all faith was lost in him, and this was just a ridiculous situation overall because, of course, you had people who were furious at them for using Black Lives Matter imagery in a negative fashion, but then normal gamers just saying, stop putting politics into games, stop putting political messages into our entertainment in order to try to gain some social points. It's the stupidest thing ever. So he basically made everybody hate him in just a matter of a couple of weeks, and then he ended up leaving the company. This really does seem to be the major reason why. So why they'd bring him back now, I don't really know. Maybe they're just figuring, oh, because he's a Guillemot, people will give him another chance, and maybe they just think that people will forget. I don't know, but I definitely do not trust anything that he would be working on or affiliated with because he is somebody who, yes, is willing to push political messaging into our entertainment, which I, of course, do not like, even if it's political messaging that I personally would agree with in some random case, right? I still don't want it in my entertainment because it's escapism, and I play video games to escape the BS. It's such a big problem with activists within the industry, no matter what way they're going, but they're bringing him back, which to me just screams that they're really trying to find a way to make themselves look good and make money, and they maybe think that bringing a younger individual into this will end up helping. But Ubisoft, of course, not even that long ago, announced that they were launching a new transformation committee to give the Assassin's Creed studio a new life. Ubisoft has a new transformation committee that aims to improve its upcoming titles. It has been tasked to breathe new life into the studio amidst falling stock values, and Ubisoft stocks have constantly declined despite the Tencent deal months ago. Ubisoft had launched this committee to improve the quality of its future projects and revitalize the Assassin's Creed studio. Yeah, because Assassin's Creed Shadows did so poorly that they have absolutely no clue what to do. And I, of course, am one of the many people who do not trust Ubisoft at this point. They could bring in absolute industry behemoths, and I still would be cautiously optimistic. And I just don't think that this is a good move for them. And I think that it really screams desperation, that they truly have no idea at this point in time what to really do. And we haven't heard any other news about the Tencent deal. Last time we heard about it actually was when there were shareholders who were furious at this deal because they didn't really get a say. They weren't sure how this was going to work. It wasn't explained to them clearly. So, yeah, it's just looking like a rough time for Ubisoft and also Tencent. So, I'll definitely be keeping my eye on this. But we do know that these two individuals have been named the co-CEOs in this new subsidiary. And I just do not think that they are going to change anything or be able to turn things around for this company. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.